Shout out to you, Maria and Zaphne, who are Patreon supporters of mine, who are also Supbeol and have been patiently on my monthly song request posts asking for me to check out Forestella. And today is the first time I've heard them. But unfortunately, I tried to upload my reaction to them, and then this happened. That's the reaction, and it got blocked. I checked out Champions. Oh my God, was that amazing. Super operatic, which ties into my background. I've got degree work in opera, so it was so fun to break it down. And if you want to check it out, I did post it over on Patreon, so you can come check that out. The link is down in the description. I have my K-pop and Korean artist playlist or collection down there that you can check out to see my works, okay? All right, so today we are going to check out Despacito, which I'm excited to check out because we'll get to hear a little bit more of their pop sounds. That was what I craved more of from my Champions reaction. I wanted to hear how they, like, how poppy can they get? Because that was very operatic, that one. So let's go. This is Despacito, the Mnet performance. Here we go. And I'm going to stop and start a little more because I did get blocked recently. I don't know if, hopefully I don't get blocked on this one. Nice. Oh. So that's Bay, right? Nice riffing. Oh. That tone. Nice harmony. Wow, good pop sound. Interesting. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here. I know it's hard to stop. I'm sorry. I have to. I want to get this up since my last one got blocked this morning. Okay, we're going to stop mostly just for the copyright stuff, but oh my God, this is good. First impression so far, little thing I'll say, I was curious how well they do at making their voices have more of the contemporary vocal techniques versus the like the operatic stuff. They're doing it. I'm going to get into more detail what I mean by that, but let's keep listening. Wait, let's go back. Oh my God, it gets good right here. Let's go. It was good already though. Who is that? Oh, it's Bay. Oh! Wow, he sounds great. Look, they can move too. Opera singers that can dance. Wow. That was a show, right? Oh. Wow, I gotta stop somewhere here. Hold on. Okay, pause. Let's stop for a second. I'm stopping again because I want to get this up on YouTube. Oh my God. So bass solo there, that you know, something so fascinating about the group that we're going to get into more in a second is the vocal tone quality diversity. It's a perfect match of guys. We've got Ko with the low stuff, and then Kong is like, it's interesting. Like, as far as weight from like lowest voice to highest voice, it feels like it's like Ko, and then Bay is like a baritone. And then it feels like Cho is a lyric operatic tenor. And then it feels like Kong is like almost like a pop tenor, but with the classical high, because we heard the countertenor stuff, which I'll talk a little bit more if you don't know what a countertenor is. It's a whole thing. But he does a countertenor too. So it's like, it's such a diverse mixture of voices to do this with. It's brilliant. Brilliant. A lot more we're going to check out of these guys for sure. Let's keep going. Look at those dynamics. They pulled it down. Like, they're moving great. So I was talking about, I was like, they're moving great for opera singers. I'm an opera singer. So, you know, I can talk like that because I'm an opera singer. Opera singers typically don't dance super well, okay? That's the thing. Like, it's just, you know, you spend all your time building your voice, so you're not moving, you know? But these guys move good. Like, that being said, I have taken a little dance myself because I did a lot of musical theater too. But like, I'm really appreciating that these guys are good physically with their bodies performing. Good. Very expressive. Bay is shining in this one. Listen to Bay. Wow. Oh my God. He sounds so good. These harmonies. Oh my God, Bay. I just got goosebumps right there. He sounds like John Cicada or something. Like, he's got that high, bright tenor voice, but a lot of depth and a little bit of that baritone quality. Oh my God. These guys, oh my God. It's fun. Look at them dancing. Let's go. This is amazing. Pretty good recording, too. Really good recording for live, too. Like, it was pretty clear relatively. A little too much on the crowd noise, but overall pretty good to hear. I am so glad to have these guys under the umbrella now as a new group that I'm checking out. This is fun. And the reason is because I get to say a lot of cool stuff. Like, I get to talk about voice a lot with them. Let's do that right now. We're going to go back through. I'm going to break them down. This is my little chart I use to break down vocals. We're going to use to talk about their sound. And it's really applicable here because, you know, I came into this recording under the idea after having just checked out the, where is it? It was over. After having just checked this out, this was very operatic, the Champions one, you know, like, and what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, in the world of learning how to sing, there's something, the way I teach, there's this thing called neutral larynx position, which is what opera singers do. And then there's a thing called movable larynx position, which is what contemporary commercial music singers do. And the way that they sang mostly in Champions was neutral larynx position. Meaning the larynx stays down, and neutral whether you go for a high note or a low note. My larynx is staying down. Right? That's like what opera singers do. Pop singers It's when I sing low with pop and then it goes. Your larynx goes up for high notes and down for low notes. That's like pop. Okay. So two different suites of coordination, basically. They're two different worlds of singing. It's very rare for a singer to have opera coordination, and then also to be able to switch gears and go yeah, 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 and have like movable larynx position in pop. Very rare. All of these guys are doing it. Every one of them. Every single one of these guys can do the operatic stuff, but then they can they can do the pop stuff. What? What is happening? That is next level. Next level. Now I have to say, this is Bay here. Bay is like musical theater trained, but he's got great pop sound. Listen to this. So right there, that's a very contemporary sound. He's got compression on the voice. He's got a husky tone. Listen. So you can hear what he's doing there. He's got wind. There's airflow in the sound. But he's not he's not in this big operatic tone, though, is he? Listen. He's got vibrato, though. A little more vibrato than normal pop, right? A little more. By the way, vibrato down here. In this whole chart, this is like, these are all these elements that go into how to break down the voice. When you understand how these elements in relation to how someone is singing, you really have a good picture of what they're doing with their voice. And since I've been teaching voice for 26 years, this is like my old chart for doing all of that. And by the way, let me give you a little, I don't think I told you all, or did I tell you? This is my website, my amazing team of teachers that teach with me here in the Manhattan, tri-state, Philadelphia area. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have students now all over the world, especially with this channel. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. The link is all down in the description. Okay, so let's get back to it. So he was super operatic in the Champions, but notice here, it's very he turned off his vibrato. His larynx is moving around a little bit more. He's not he's not darkening the vowels. That's what opera singers do. Oh, we darken our ah vowels. Pop singers, ah, very lateral vowels. He's more on the pop side of things. That tone, oh my God, that tone quality is bananas. It's so good. I really like the harmony there that Kong did. Yeah, the blend of these guys' voices is so interesting. So notice the bite in his voice here. So apparently, and correct me if I'm wrong in my research, but Kong is like an engineer or like a sciencey guy, right? Who hasn't like formally gone to school for classical voice or anything, but who sings like this. Is that crazy? And even more crazy than that, he's like a straight up countertenor, which is really a male vocalist who learns how to like do that with their voice. You do like kind of emulating a female opera singer. And that ties into the castrati, which is a type of opera singer from back in the day. I'm not going to get into it now, but if you want to see some wild stuff, look up castrati and the history of castrati online. It's crazy. He's got great pop technique, though. A little squeeze, a little bite on the tone. Again, though, they all have more vibrato than your average pop singer. And that's kind of a little bit of their operatic background bleeding in a little bit, right? Isn't that cool? And that's part of their unique sound, you know? It's like opera-flavored pop singing with ensemble harmonies, right? Kind of like Il Divo was another group, or is another group, I think they're still around, who also do that. Yeah, so check out, listen to Cho here. Cho's like the the sort of ringleader for the group, right? He's on the end in this one, right there. So this is Cho, if my research is right. And he's like a real legit lyric tenor in opera, like, you know, sing Tamino in the Magic Flute, stuff like that. Really a high tenor voice. But notice he sounds very contemporary here. He doesn't have very much grit, though. You know, it's a pretty clean sound, but he's definitely in the movable larynx position side of vocal technique. See, he's straight tone, and he has one of the most gorgeous free vibratos. So they are really coordinated vocalists. I can't tell you enough how big of a deal it is to be able to sing opera and then switch gears and sing pop in any capacity. It's like it takes you 10,000 hours to sing opera, and then it takes 10,000 hours to sing pop, you know? Amazing. This arrangement's good too. Bass tone is crazy, though. It's really the amount of depth he has in his voice for as high as he sings in the song. This song kind of feels like a bass solo to me. See, they move. That part. I really do think about like John Cicada. That's who comes to mind. I don't like a throwback 80s singer, because John Cicada had this tone kind of like Betas, where it's like he would go high and he had a cut and a like brass and metallic. He would go up high and he'd have this tone, like that metallic quality in his tone. But he also had space and depth. So it was like a tenor sound, but with a little more depth, almost like a baritone. Singing high like a tenor, but with the depth of a baritone. That's what Bay reminds me of. Right there. That is a great tone. Great tone. Very contemporary, though. You know? Yeah. This part's fun. I mean, they're fun. They're working the crowd great, too. They have a great stage presence about them. So, yeah, this is so good. All right, so we've got more to go with them. I still have, you guys said I needed to check out If I Leave. And I need to check out Bohemian Rhapsody, too. I'm going to probably do that. I'll do those over on Patreon. And the way I do it is like I have an amazing community that support me over on Patreon, and they're ambassadors for their favorite artists, and they vote on my song request posts like this, and then that's how I do my reacting, and then I do deep dives over on Patreon, and then I do tip of the iceberg over here for those of you who, for those of you on YouTube. And in addition to that, community is really big to me. I've got a Discord community that's awesome, and the Patreon community, and so we have lots of chatting about artists. And if this feels like something that, if you are looking for community, and also if you're looking to influence me keeping Forestella on my radar, come on over and jump into the community. Lots of high vibrating people over there, okay? So, God, there's so much to check out with them. I feel like, I was really impressed with this recording, that they're even better than I thought from the Champions. Like, they're more stylistically diverse than I thought. And I already thought they kind of had some of that going on from the Champions one, which was mostly operatic. So I can't wait to get into them more. And I'm assuming they have solo spin-off works as well, like a lot of singing groups do. You guys have to give me the info. Let me know about them. And yeah. So we're gonna leave it there. I think I could go all day, I feel like, on these guys, but I've been reacting. Oh my God, we're already at 20 minutes on this, man. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. So glad that they're on my radar. Great to see you. Links to all that stuff's down in the description. I'll see you in my next reaction. Cheers.